And welcome into the Some Mind Sports Show, Friday Rewind, live December 23rd. Merry, you filthy animals, and happy holidays to you Jews. We're going to start the show with the Patriots. They're back. Playoffs, baby. We're going to talk about them, why they have a chance, why they might not have a chance. But as always, we're going to do some opening takes. Bobby has risen from the dead like Jesus himself. I don't know what Indians believe in. Probably not Jesus, because he didn't make it past his Christian crusade. So why don't you give us your opening take?
Certainly. Fuck daycares. They're money-grubbing, scheming whores that leech off you at this time of the year. They take 2 weeks off at the end, take all your money. Your kids miss a week from the flu too. 3 weeks of full pay. Fuck you, daycares. I get nothing from you. I will fuck you over at the very second I can. Just wait for it. The second I can, I will get my revenge. Fuck off.
A scorned father knows no bounds. Raymond, your opening take.
Absolutely. And we finally saw what Drake Maye has. He put another accomplishment on his MVP resume. Not only did he throw for 300 yards, but then he also had a game-winning drive to win the game in Baltimore. So, yes, Drake Maye once again has done what he needed to do. The MVP chants are actually coming true. It's going to happen. MVP Drake Maye.
Oh, good stuff there, Ray. Stunning. The Boston Red Sox are not dead in the water. They are making moves. However, they haven't improved their team, and they haven't added. Don't let them tell you they have $0 spent in free agency. While Bobby wants to bitch about the daycare system and our healthcare, Raymond is going to just blast you with stellar takes. Intelligent, right on the money. Nothing but energy from him tonight. I'm going to give you a little bit of Red Sox. Just a tad bit of Red Sox bitching and moaning, if you can spare me, please. But of course, we're going to start with the Patriots. Our reaction to their win against the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Football. We'll have early lines, which you two suck balls at. I haven't been here for half the time, and apparently I'm winning or something. Can't trust the ledger. However, if I win, I believe it. The Red Sox, as I just mentioned, they made a trade. We'll see if they're getting better or staying the same. Do we have a Big Brain section? Wait and find out. This or that with Chief Bobby, who's back from the dead like Jesus himself, and Simplest Minds of the Week on this Christmas edition of the Simple Minds Sports Show, Friday Rewind Live, December 23rd. Welcome to the show. I got something troubling on my mind. I got something troubling on my mind. I got something low inside. And if you're watching on YouTube, you're welcome. Gorgeous Bob, as all the flat earth biddies are calling him these days. Gorgeous Bob, Curious Rich, and Horny Ray. I think that's how that one shook out for the whore bags on Some Mind Sports Show YouTube comment section. If you're watching on YouTube, you're welcome. If you're listening on your favorite podcast platform, please subscribe, rate, review, tell your friends. As always, tell yo mothers. Let's get right into it tonight there, boys. The Patriots with what has to be considered a signature win, although against a potential lesser opponent here in the Baltimore Ravens, especially losing Lamar Jackson fairly early in that game. But Drake Maye's first fourth quarter comeback, as Ray so eloquently put it, and over 300 yards. That's where you got to start, that fourth quarter for Drake Maye. Like 139 rating, 100 plus yards, 2 touchdowns. You get the 28-24 win. Bobby, your takes on Drake Maye. Let's just get it all out on the table. Obviously, the fourth quarter was great. He finished with 31 of 44, 380 yards, 2 touchdowns. However, he did have another silly interception in the red zone, costing them at least 6 points, and a boneheaded fumble and sack before half, costing them another 3 points, 6 points on the board there. So you're taking Drake Maye's first fourth quarter comeback and what a lot of people are calling a signature win on the season.
Yeah, I mean, Drake Maye looked really good in the fourth there. And really my overall take is this team, they're just as good as anybody else in the AFC, and they'll go as far as he can take them. We'll see how this shakes out, if it lands favorably for the Patriots. But if Drake Maye is going to play like that and he can cut out on the fumbles, to me, really, the fumbles are the problem. I can live with him trying to make a play or two with an interception, but the fumbles and the dumb sacks have to stop. But he's he was able to air it out. He made some plays. He's running a little bit more aggressively. I've seen he's making it count on the money downs, and I thought that the play calling was better in this game too. I thought they had a better plan, and I just think that this team's for real, and they can go as far as they can in the AFC. As surprised as I am to say that coming into this year.
Yeah, I know, Ray, I'll give you a chance to pile on to your opening take there, but let me give you just for devil's advocate's sake, the other side of this argument for Drake Maye. The best thing I think we saw from Drake Maye was a bounce back from his week, whatever performance against the Bills in a loss in a very similar scenario against the better team, right? And against certainly a better quarterback, and Josh Allen carving up the Patriots defense. So yes, obviously the outcome of that game in the fourth quarter and the way that Drake Maye played, those are all great. Good signs that he bounced back after a bad performance. I would just say, are they as good as any other team in the? I don't necessarily believe that. I don't think that they've proven that. They haven't gone toe to toe with the best in the AFC yet. The Ravens are a fucking mess. They're gross, and it was Tyler Huntley behind center, and John Harbaugh shot himself in the foot with some bad coaching decisions. So it's not taking away anything from Drake Maye. He went 7 for 7 on a gotta have it drive, and maybe the best throw of the year, and that touchdown to Williams. Followed it up with a money fourth down throw to Diggs in the following drive, back-to-back touchdowns to go win the game. All of that is credited. Had to do it. Had to get the monkey off his back. I think he grows exponentially after mistakes, so hopefully he can carry that Bills loss, Ravens win into the playoffs. But for me, you're going to have to go prove it again against a better competition, and the Ravens don't count. I mean, a strip sack fumble to lose the game, benching Derrick Henry, your backup quarterback on a team that is reeling, has lost 6 games at home this year. I'm glad they did it in a home in a away environment. For me, you still have some more to prove against the brass of the AFC, and he's going to get his chance.
Who's the brass then? Who would you call the brass of the AFC?
Bills.
Denver.
I mean, if you go to Denver, historically the Patriots have troubles in Denver. I know they just lost to Ray's Jags, and that was, you got to pat the Jags on the back there. But the Broncos have beaten better competition this year than the Patriots, hands down. Eagles, Chiefs, when they were still had a little thing going. They beat the Chargers earlier in the season, right? So you have to. I put the Broncos ahead of them. I put the Bills ahead of them. They haven't played the likes of the Chargers or the Jags or some of the other teams at the top of the East. We know how historically bad their record is, so there's just more to prove. Is my point. Glad to see
the Bills ahead of them, maybe because Josh Allen's better than Drake Maye. We don't unequivocally. Drake Maye is probably better than every other quarterback that the Patriots would play in the AFC. So I would give them every shot to win those games. But we saw what happened 2 weeks ago. Josh Allen's a better quarterback, and he scored 5 touchdowns in a row. So.
In a game, and you weren't with us last week to talk about it, Bobby. It looked like a game in which the moment was too big for Maye. And this Ravens game didn't. He showed up and played.
And that's the big thing too, because we always talk about quarterbacks and when they get into the fourth quarter and how the bright lights get on them and their butthole shrinks and everything gets tight and they don't know what to do. Drake Maye showed that this week he can do it. He showed that when the pressure's on and the lights are on, I can go out there and I might have played 3 shitty quarters, but for the fourth quarter, for the last 10 minutes, I can go out there and ball out and I can bring this team back. That's a big fucking improvement from anything that we've had since Tom Brady was here. So I was very happy to see that. Terrible fucking first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter came on and just fucking lit it up. That's what you want to see out of your quarterback. Anytime
we're comparing the likes of the Mac Jones, Cam Newton era, I think we're going to have an arrow pointing up, certainly. Stellar take there, Ray. Thanks for bringing us down. But I think mostly the point is correct there. Look, that was a great showing by Drake Maye in the fourth quarter. Great showing. The reasons that they had to do it, that's a little bit more interesting to me. Some more things, about that positivity from Drake Maye. The O-line felt like the entire game was on the verge of collapse. Now, I don't know if it was Maye's elusiveness, his athleticism, but he took some shots when he was throwing it, and then at times he kind of had a cleanish pocket. But he took some shots. He laid it. He stood in there, took it on the chin, and delivered some really nice passes. So I think that was another positive to see from Mr. Maye, and that not to let that get into his head, which we've seen in the past as well. However, you can't run the ball, and Jesus, the Vidarian Low disease is coming back in droves against good pass rushers. I don't know if Will Campbell alone fixes that, or if a couple more weeks of lesser opponents fixes that. But it felt like they were real close to falling apart that entire game. Especially Moses goes down. Mumford and Sons goes down. It's like, who the fuck is their fifth tackle? We don't even know. Your thoughts on the O-line?
Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, ever since they've had the injury to Campbell, they've held it together really good. But yeah, when they had these injuries, it did feel like it was on the near of a collapse. I think the next 2 weeks will be just fine. I think they'll be able to coach it up against the lowly Jets and Dolphins, and we won't see it. And hopefully, we'll have the two starters back for the playoffs on each of the ends. But yeah, no, I think they'll be fine in the next 2 weeks.
We said that too, going all along when they had that big winning streak, is that no one was getting hurt, everyone was staying healthy. Like, what's going to have to happen? Like, something's going to give, and something went. And now you got to play the Jets and the Dolphins the last 2 games before you go to the playoffs. Hopefully, you can either get that first round bye or everyone gets healthy before then. But yeah, like Bobby said, I think you're playing lesser opponents, so you won't really notice it as much against these guys. But yeah, you'll be fine.
They've sustained their fair share of injuries at this point. I mean, to lose their best offensive lineman and their best defensive lineman for the tail stretch of the game, this tail stretch of the season is significant. That did happen.
And they lucked out. A lot of teams lose those type of players for the season. Patriots lost them for 4 weeks. Everyone seems to be coming back. I don't know what the update is on Spillane. He went out last week, and Ray and I talked about it. Like, it shouldn't have hurt him as bad as it did, but boy, one guy, one middle linebacker. I mean, from a team that was already soft in the middle and soft on the run, missing Spillane is huge. Who knows what would have happened if Lamar Jackson didn't pop his pussy again when someone put a knee in his back, but he was carving him up 7 for 10 over 100 yards. Mark Andrews, Zay Flowers in the middle. I think that's a different game. I don't think you're walking out of there with a win if Lamar Jackson stays healthy, because that defense can stop nobody when they know how to attack them. And that's just with running backs and in the middle of the field, because the Patriots linebackers are caca. And secondary to that, their safeties, who have improved. Give Craig Woodson and Hawkins a little bit of credit. They're not as drastically bad as they were at the beginning of the season. However, they are not good enough to ask them to do what they're asking them to do.
Do you think if Derrick Henry actually played in the fourth quarter that the Patriots still come out with a win?
Yeah, the guy that was busting 7 yards a carry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if they just didn't let their backup quarterback throw, hand the ball to Derrick Henry 4 times in a row, I think you walk out of there with a loss, frankly. That's what I mean. That's why Drake Maye still has a little bit to prove to me, because the Ravens were very complicit in that fourth quarter comeback, which was still impressive. Down 11 with 12 minutes to go, 2-quarter touchdown drive. Very impressive. Pussies, baby back Patriots fans. But God, the Ravens are stupid, and God, is that Patriots defense pretty bad. I mean,
they're very average without Milton Williams.
I was gonna say, is Milton Williams the only problem? Is that the only problem they have right now when he comes back?
No. But they were better with him. But no, they're very average.
Do you know what accounts to that as well? They're Pro Bowler on the outside, and the soon-to-be $30 million cornerback, Christian Gonzalez, is consistently getting torched.
He's getting thrown at. Teams are throwing at him.
A lot of people are on your side now, Richard. A lot of people are seeing the light after a couple of videos I posted about you.
Welcome. All it takes is a listening ear. Told you about the safeties, in which they still don't have a free safety in this team. Told you about the linebackers for 5 years. Told you about Christian Gonzalez the middle of last year. He's puppy dog soft. Greg Bedard talked about his lack of effort on some plays in this game. Mike Vrabel called him out by name, unsolicited, trying to pump him up. I think he talked about Gonzalez giving his effort on a couple plays, one including special teams, which were all at the tail end of the game. And conveniently, he forgot Zay Flowers going for over a buck and being open by 6 yards every time Lamar Jackson looked his way. So, no, yeah, I am down. I was down on Christian Gonzalez pretty much all season. And this game, is cemented that until look, if they switch defense and they go man to man and he goes and shuts down the top wide receivers in a stretch run in the playoffs, then I'll put me in the Stephon Diggs bucket. I was wrong. Until this point, toot, I'm right. Gonzalez sucks. Don't pay him. Trade him.
Yeah. You can only hope that happens in the playoffs, and then maybe he gets interested again.
Right. And he doesn't suck. He's a good player, but interested's a good word, Bobby. He looks disinterested out there.
Yeah, he does.
Like he's just laying back, making business decisions, doesn't want to get hurt. He made
I
one
think
nice
that's
pass
what's happening.
deflection.
I think he'll show up when it matters, but I think he's waiting to show up.
You might be right. I mean, like he made that pass deflection. It's the first time I've seen him break on a ball all season.
Yeah.
And he got there in the blink of an eye. It's like, all right, you got that in you, dude. Like, why are you giving up these 14, 15-yard chunk plays in front of you kind of all season? Or he's getting burnt over the top by no-name guys in Tennessee. Cam Ward's beating him deep. You know, it has not been a good season for Christian Gonzalez.
The playoffs are coming, and you're not going to have no-name guys. You're going to have guys that are Pro Bowl caliber receivers that you're going to have to go lock down. So if that's what he's waiting for is the playoffs to start shutting guys down, then I'll be welcoming that. But until then, you have just been atrocious this season. You don't deserve the bag.
No, I don't think so. So there you have it. Patriots 12-3, clinched the playoffs, heading back, baby. First time since 2021. Right?
Back
Currently second seed in the AFC, tied with the Broncos on the record. Stanford, let me just pull this up, give you the playoff picture. All eyes, week 18, the Broncos play the Chargers. Who do they play next week?
Chiefs.
All right, yeah. So
Chiefs, they played Christmas Day, Christmas night.
Chiefs are done. So we're looking at the Chargers as a possible win against the Broncos. And if that happens and the Patriots win out, which you're expected to do against the Jets and the lowly Dolphins, then you're staring at the number one seed. You know, that's what's on the table. Right now, just to give it to you quickly, Broncos are in first with the bye, Patriots second, Ravens, Jaguars are in third.
Duval.
The Chargers are in fifth, Bills sixth. And then you've got, they have this laid out weird, but the Steelers currently hold the fourth spot. They haven't clinched anything yet. The Texans seventh. Colts and Ravens technically still in the picture, 8 and 9. Old Phillip Rivers, have we talked about Seggy Tits Rivers on the show yet, or just the text chain?
Just a text chain.
Just text chain.
You gotta just a nod to Phillip Rivers coming out there with grandpappy fucking legs, like no hair left on his legs, skinny, pot belly, slinging it.
Slung it against the best defense in the NFL too, against the fucking Seahawks.
Yeah,
he wants to be able to throw the ball down further. He asked his coaches, "I want longer plays developing down the field so I can really air that ball out."
You guys had a couple weeks ago. I didn't think the Colts would be bounced, but I wasn't really paying attention, and clearly it looks like I'm wrong because the Texans have come on hot. 10-2 in the last 12 games, I think.
Yeah, Vine predicted it. Vine
said
the Colts are
the number one team I want the Patriots to avoid in that first round matchup if they have the 2 seed. I do not want them playing the Texans.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, if you look at, your potential matchups here, Bills.
I'd rather play the Bills again.
Yeah, you're lined up against the Texans right now, but they're a game behind the Bills. I don't know what the tiebreakers are. But Chargers would be nice. You're game behind them if they can drop a couple. Your best case scenario is you win out and the Chargers go in there in the Mile High, or was the game in Denver week 18, and they knock off Denver and you get the number one seed. That should be what you're rooting for. But as it lines up right now, I think the Chargers or the Texans are probably going to be the odds-on favorite for you to play in the first round.
Nico Collins going against Christian Gonzalez. That'd be must-see TV. Yeah, there's your test right there.
There's a test for you. There you go. Any final thoughts there on Pats Ravens?
Go Pats.
Nope.
All right, we're going to throw it over to headlines with the obvious one. Go Pats.
Nah, thank you there, Richard. Happy beers.
I'm really looking forward to this, Ray. Hope you don't fuck it up.
Happy beers were had throughout New England as the Patriots clinch a playoff spot for the first time since 2021. Patriots did that by beating the Ravens and making them nevermore 28-24. Drake Maye checked off 2 more career accolades. First, he finally threw for 300 yards. And the second, he got his first game-winning drive in the fourth quarter. Happy beers had by all. Celtics are getting in on the happy beers as well as they are on a 3-game winning streak. Hey, Vine, you ready to help this team out yet? Celtics get Christmas Day off and play the Pacers on Friday night in Indy. The Bruins are drinking those not so happy beers. However, they are drinking the skunk stuff since they are losers of their last 3 and take on the Canadiens tonight in Boston. And finally, the Boston Red Sox made another trade with the St. Louis Cardinals, this time acquiring Wilson Contreras and cash in exchange for Hunter Dobbins and minor league consideration. This has been Headlines with the obvious one. Back to you, Richard. Early lines?
He's on mute.
Oh, Richard is? Yeah, because I had to mute him because he kept talking throughout my segment, so I had to mute him.
What a dick.
I know, right?
I mean, I feel like I was giving you strong encouragement.
I don't think you were.
Early I just came back here and said, well done, Ray. That was really stellar job. Great job. That was really good. That was really good. You almost read all the words correctly.
Thank you, Richard. Appreciate
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. I don't like how this computer camera is, the white balance on it is really, we're just like Bobby's folk here in the Studio B.
It's okay. Are you doing some early lines now?
Sure.
All right. After last week, Rich dominating, going 5 for 5. He is now 1 game behind Bobby with 32 wins. Bobby has 33, and I have 40. Let's get into Week 17, boys. Cowboys taking on the Commanders. Cowboys 7-point favorites on Xmas Day, 1 p.m. Commanders haven't beaten the Cowboys at home since 2023. 49 degrees in Landover, Maryland. Cowboys 2-5 on the road, while the Commanders are 2-5 at home. Rich, what do you want to go, first or last?
What's the spread?
7.
Bobby can go.
Bobby, who you got?
Give me the Cowboys.
Bobby's going to take the Cowboys -7. Richard, you want to go?
Nope.
All right, I'll take the Redskins. Give me the Redskins.
Excuse me? 7. You're going to have to beat that.
Well, no. Give me the Commanders +7.
You're making fun of me right now?
Give me the Commanders +7.
I think I didn't listen to your first segment. I didn't see how bad you did last week, Raymond. I'd like to.
Oh, I went 2 for 5.
I'd like to fade you, so I will be going with Bobby here, and I will be taking the Cowboys.
No, that doesn't help you, but okay, idiot. Next game on the docket, we have the Lions, who are 8-7, traveling to Minnesota to take on the 7-8 Vikings.
You understand that just if B and Bobby tie that one game, it's better than me losing that one game and then him advancing, because there are more games in which I cannot agree with him.
Yep.
You understand? So that could help me, you fucking idiot. And you understand that mumbling outside of the camera, we can still hear you.
Oh, really?
I just want to make things perfectly clear, because same page?
Yep.
Fucking idiot.
Lions are 7.5-point favorites on Christmas Day for 425. Vikings are 2-4 at home this season. Vikings have a 1-9 record against the spread this season in their last 10 games against the Lions. I'll go. Give me the Lions, 7.5-point favorites. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, I will go. I do not want the Lions in the 7 points.
So you want the Vikings +7.5.
That's right.
I also want the Vikings.
Very
good. That doesn't help me, you fucking idiot, man.
You do realize, though, if you pick the same game and you don't lose, it actually helps you out.
We already did that.
Next game on the docket, the Broncos 12-3 travel to Kansas City to take on the 6-9 Chiefs. 13.5-point favorites for the Broncos. For Christmas night, 45 degrees in Kansas City. Chiefs are 11-10 without Mahomes in the starting lineup, and Broncos are on a 2-game winning streak against the Chiefs. Who wants to go first?
Give me the points. That's too rich. Weird day, Christmas night, coming off a bad loss. I don't know. Too many points, even though the Chiefs are tanking and they blow.
I'm going to take the Broncos. I think it's going to be a bloodbath, and that's going to show that they're for real and to beat up their little brother, the Chiefs, now. So, yeah, give me the Broncos. 13.
How will that show that they're for real?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's just what I was saying.
Yeah.
Don't say words just to say words. Think, then speak. And if thinking is too hard, don't speak.
Yes, sir.
Give me the Broncos.
That
Why,
helps
Bobby?
me. That
Why,
helps me, you
Bobby?
fucking idiots.
Why, Bobby?
See, he's thinking. And it's too hard, so he's not speaking. Well done. Next.
Next game, we have the Texans, who are 10-5, traveling to LA to take on the Chargers, who are 11-4. Chargers are 2.5-point favorites.
You
with
start
Saturday-
over, actually. Can you just start this? I'm sorry. This is not a bit. I'm not making fun of you. I have not listened to literally a single word that you've said this entire thing, so I don't even know what I've said. I'm going to pay attention to the next ones. So please
Yes,
go
yes.
again.
All right, the Texans, who are
Texans.
10-5, traveling to LA to take on the Chargers,
Big
who are
game.
11-4.
Wow.
Chargers are 2.5-point favorites.
Okay.
The Texans are 4-3 on the road this season. Chargers are 6-3 all time against the Texans. However, the last time the Chargers beat the Texans at home was back in 2007.
Yeah, nice. I got all those words. Justin Herbert is a losing dog, and John Harbaugh needs to cheat to win. Give me the Texans and that hot streak and that defense all day long.
Bobby,
Texans.
I'm going to take that long, luscious hair of Justin Herbert, and I'm going to go
Oh,
against
this
both
is a
of you.
real. This is a real make or break week for you there, Langevin.
I'm up by 7. I could fucking miss all these and still be beating you guys.
You've picked every week.
I showed up every week, bitch.
Yeah, you did.
Fine work.
Last game, Patriots 12-3 travel to New York to take on the Jets, who are 3-12. Patriots are 13.5-point favorites. Sunday at 1:00, Patriots are 7-0 on the road this season. Weather looks great for late December, 41 degrees with clouds. Jets are 2-8 in their last 10 games against the Patriots. I'll go Patriots. Why? I'm a homer.
Yeah, who's even playing quarterback for the Jets? That team sucks.
Forgot
Give me
who
the
it
Pats.
was. Yeah, I forgot who it was, but they did denounce it today. I've never heard of them.
Yeah, I think I don't like big point spreads like that, but I think you got to go. You got to go Pats here.
Pats. Very good. That's it. That's it for early lines, folks.
Great, really great job, Ray.
Red Sox right after this.
Okay, I have no idea what just happened in the last 10 minutes. I took the whole time to try and fix this camera, but I cannot. So, any of you who are on the side of bringing the Redskins name back, welcome to this show. That's me right now, like the Kool-Aid man. Although you guys have been talking about, you have a different view of me. Do I look as red as I look in my screen?
You look red as fuck.
Yeah.
It looks like you got sunburned.
Yeah. That's cool. That's fine. I don't care. I care very much. The Red Sox made a trade in the middle of the Patriots game, burying the news for their lackluster efforts in the offseason per usual. They traded Hunter Dobbins and a bunch of no names from the minor league for Wilson Contreras, who's a big name in MLB circles, had his heyday with the Cubs 6-ish years ago. In addition to Wilson Contreras, they got $8 million. They got a bag of cash coming back with them, which is why the deal was done. The cash coming back with Wilson Contreras, the same type of deal that they made with the St. Louis Cardinals for Sonny Gray, who the Cardinals sent to the Red Sox with another bag of cash to get him off their payroll. Contreras comes to the Red Sox as what everyone is called as a good, solid baseball player. And I'd have to agree. He's a good, solid 34-year-old baseball player who's a right-handed bat that they needed, who can play first base at a above average level. All
Can he
that's
play catcher still? Can he play catcher as well still?
He's coming off an injury. I wouldn't put it past the moron Red Sox to potentially throw him there. Although I don't think Cora is going to put him behind the plate. Maybe an emergency situation, late in a game where they've had a bunch of substitutions or something. I'm sure he could still throw on the mask. You could look it up. I don't know if he played any last year or not. I don't think so. I think he's full-time first base DH at this point in time. This was at a Mass Live, I believe. Pete Alonso signed a 5-year, $155 million contract with the Orioles earlier this month. Contreras is under contract for the next 2 seasons at $36.5 million, with Boston also holding a $17.5 million club option in 2028. Keep in mind that $36.5 million subtract $8 million. Quick math, Ray? Never mind.
2.
Contreras feels like a safe bet, but there are some warning signs there. He is entering his age 34. Don't do a calculator. I see you opening up the calculator. I see it. 36 minus 8. I see you doing it. He's entering the age 34 season in a danger zone. He's coming off a career low 7.8% walk rate, while also seeing his strikeout rate increase in the past 2 seasons. But the bat speed, 95th percentile, and hard hit rate, 83rd percentile, remain strong. So he shouldn't fall off a cliff, but his best days are behind him. Last year, he slashed 257, 344, 447, 20 home runs, 80 RBIs, blah, 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 blah. He's a 34-year-old professional baseball player. Congratulations. Here's the synopsis, Bobby. I know you don't pay attention, so listen up. What the Red Sox have done, they have not spent a single dollar in free agency, not one single dollar. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. What they have done is made a couple trades, this one being Wilson Contreras, the other one being Sonny Gray. In doing so, they have replaced their number 2 starter in Gio Gonzalez, and they have replaced Alex Bregman with lesser players, that in Contreras and then in Sonny Gray. So anybody tries to tell you the Red Sox have added this year, poo-poo, they have not. They owe us a big bat in the lineup, and they owe us a number 2 starting pitcher, of which, Raymond, the rumors still are swirling around the likes of Bregman as a free agent signing, or Bo Bichette as a free agent signing, and a potential trade, which now the latest thing I saw today was Brian Bayo is getting slipped into these trade rumors, which doesn't make a ton of sense unless you're bringing someone back like Reagans from the Royals, who would be basically a 1A in terms of starting pitching to Crochet, which would be, we'd have to golf clap for Breslow at that point.
And Billy Baseball would have a big bat in his pants if he got that move done.
Everybody would, and everybody should. That would be pretty massive. However, they're catching criticism from me and many alike, because they're still operating from a perspective that they're not going to spend the money that they should. There have been rumors that the Red Sox are expected to spend over the first luxury tax threshold, which is $244 million. They're currently at about $234 million in their tax payroll. So they're going to have to do some maneuvering to stay under the second luxury tax threshold, which is $264 million. Just for quick math again there, Raymond. They're at 234. They don't want to go above 264, which... At Mike Grace 2819 said, fuck, I'm taking a shit. And we're here for you, buddy. We're here to support you. You can shit all of that negative energy out of the Red Sox. Here's what I'm here to tell you. We're still pissed at the Red Sox because they have not added a bat. They have not added high-end pitching, and they are operating like a mid-market team. They have $30 million to spend to stay under that second threshold. Everyone's still wondering if they're actually going to go over the first $244 million mark. I would be doubtful if that happens. So we're talking about dumping salaries. If you can get rid of Yoshida, if you can get rid of Jordan Hicks, trading Duran, his pesky little $7 million salary.
Totally.
Maybe Tolley, which is no money. You're just trying to bring something back. Then how do you stay under the threshold that they want to stay under, which they shouldn't try to? Mm-hmm. And now the rumor is Bayo, because they're obviously trying to trade for a high-end pitcher, and what they are proposing is not enough. It's not good enough for whatever team wants it. So they're sprinkling in Brian Bayo, which I'm fine with. You want to put Brian Bayo and Jared Duran in what would be considered a fairly monster package in today's MLB, to everyday baseball players at their peak are high-end baseball players. You want to put them in a package with some prospects, you better bring back a Reagans from the Royals. I mean, not even really Joe Ryan at this point, right? Like, that's too much.
They're saying Joe Ryan, Joe Ryan package is way too much, and that the Red Sox won't even entertain that anymore.
And the Twins have said that they're basically sticking with what they have going on, and they're going to try to move forward. So You better bring back. It better be a true blockbuster. It better be a 1A to Crochet or an MVP caliber type of bat that can go play for you. If you're going to give up that type of everyday production in a Bayo or Durant, who I'm no big fans of either of them, but you can't deny their regular season production. But if you want to get over the hump and you got to trade those two guys to do it, then sure, go for it. You're still not going to avoid the criticism of spending $0 in free agency. Zero, literally.
Actually, they're at a net positive. You said that they got $8 million back. They haven't spent. They've actually made money in free agency, which I think is a first.
Well, they got money from Sonny Gray too, right? How much money did they get from Sonny Gray?
20. They're up 28.
Fucking positive 28 million.
And they just sold the Pirates, the Fenway Sports Group. So yeah, no, they're loaded, baby. They are flush. You expect them to spend that on a Bo Bichette, Raymond?
Nope, because Liverpool didn't make the top 4 in the Premier League, so they need to go put their money over there.
Yeah, they're gonna go buy themselves an NBA team before they sign a third baseman.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. There's your Red Sox. Hope that was fun. I'm still holding out hope. Okay, it's still only December. Nothing really big things can happen in baseball. Bregman signed, I think, a week before spring training last year, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you got time. We've got time to drag this out because baseball is. There it is.
Bingo.
We'll be right back with Big Mac's Big Brain. I'm very excited for this.
Well done. I have 2 for you guys. We'll see how the first one goes.
Big brains.
If money didn't exist, if you didn't have to work for money wasn't an issue.
Doesn't exist. It's a construct.
Okay, but what would you actually do with your life? Like if you didn't have to worry about a mortgage.
Endlessly ram your mom. Just all day. I wouldn't stop. I wouldn't leave the house.
Yeah, till death.
I would just endlessly ram her.
Only thing you can consume is water, and then when your body withers in frailty, then it's over. I think you've got probably like 127 hours in you.
Yeah, that's what I would do if there was no money.
All right, fine. I saw that was going to go that way, so I have another one.
What would you do, Ray? I would assume you're not going to be with Bobby and I, Eiffel Towering your mom until we die. So
no, I probably wouldn't be around here. I'd probably be living on an island somewhere, just like living off with the native people, just living my best life possible.
Oh yeah. What are you doing to survive? I mean, the obvious answer is farming, which is you have to go and do things to survive. You're the hunter gatherer, or you've discovered agriculture, and every day
that's why I go to a foreign country and I'd be like, look at me,
crop doesn't die. So, but you're just going to go to an island where traditionally crops grow plentiful. And
ever heard of a banana?
And he knows that the two of us
ever heard of a coconut?
Endlessly ramming his mother, and he just leaves her there. He goes to some fucking
At
island.
the end of the day, we're all done in 172 hours. Us from
you know that if you go to an island, there's
from depression and
there's pineapple trees, there's fucking bananas growing on trees, there's coconuts. I'd be surviving no problem.
Ever seen Castaway, bitch?
Yeah, he survived.
Exactly. They don't have chicken nuggets there, Ray.
The fuck they don't. They'll have chickens. They'll have wild chickens there just fucking roaming into the woods. I'll kill a chicken.
That could be. I mean, so that has to have been a movie already. It's like a fat dump. Like Ray shows up in a third world
idiocracy.
He sees the chickens running around, and he just goes, "Where's the nuggets?"
So I saw that was going to go.
They wore in Idiocracy.
Huh?
Do you know what shoes they wore in Do you know the movie Idiocracy, Bobby?
Yeah.
For anybody that's listening that doesn't know, it's a portrayal in the early 2000s of what life will be when society is taken over, I think, by probably some version of the internet, and everyone just gets too stupid to know what they're doing, which is kind of where we're at. Do you know what they were, what shoes they were wearing?
Crocs. Nice, yeah.
We're almost there, baby. Second one I have for you, mostly for Vine. What conspiracy would you invent just to mess with people?
This is
hard on the cups. Clearly, you have one, Ray. Why don't you spark the?
I don't have one. I'm just asking. This is just what I thought.
The goal here is to enrage people, or to get them to think intellectually. You just
little bit of
enrage
A, a little bit of A, a little bit of B.
the conspiracy.
Like Michelle Obama's really a man. Like that's a conspiracy theory people have. That enrages people, and also makes the dumber people giggle.
Mine would be to reverse course of 25 years of history and start sprinkling the news that, in fact, your mother is not a whore. Then Bobby and I would really be screwed if there was no money. What would we do then?
Yeah, I want to do that one too.
All right, this or that. Right after this.
There we go. Ray, I think you did a really good job hosting that segment last segment.
Thanks, Rich.
You're welcome.
He's muted.
Let's see how long it takes him.
Oh, did you mute me?
No,
I saw the mute.
I didn't mute you.
Nobody mutes me. Don't you mute me. Big dinner for Christmas or big dinner on Christmas Eve?
My wife's parents are divorced, so I do both. But I enjoy the Christmas Day one better.
Oh shit! Ray does 2 dinners. Whoa, big fucking surprise there. He blames it on his in-laws.
Yeah.
I'd have to. I don't have a. Well, technically, traditionally, as a kid, we did both too. But
Oh, fat
two
fuck!
families. Yeah, we did 2 family events. Doesn't everyone do 2 family events? You get a Christmas Eve family, and then you go to the other family on Christmas.
Yeah.
No.
Bobby does one gathering of all the people,
Everyone
all the
comes
tribes
to the
together.
TP. They come to the TP and they smoke the peace pipe.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Gather
easier
under
that
the
way.
wigwam.
Christmas Eve, Christmas dinner, a little bit more low key.
I
That's how it
think
happens at the Vine household.
this year will be a Christmas Eve late afternoon dinner and a Christmas brunch. So I guess that falls in line.
Mm.
Neither will be large or extravagant. Thanksgiving is more of the big
meal. Yeah, fair.
I will say though, Ray, you'll be proud of me. I am indulging in more ways than one. Mostly on your mother's ass. Please move on.
Very good. Elf or Home Alone?
Home Alone.
Thank you, Richard. Home Alone is the only answer there.
Home Alone is an excellent Christmas movie. And if you watch it back again, you forget how they used to make movies in the early 90s for kids, and they're totally different than kids' movies now. Way better.
Great. That's why our childhood is better than any childhood that these kids will have.
Can I interject in something? No. Dabbling into the social media webs, this thing keeps popping up at me that is trying to convince me that, and I don't disagree, Ray, you would have to speak on this, that video games when we were kids were better than video games now because it involved actual interaction. Like we have devolved so badly now into such like you're basically now to play video games, kids go in their basement like Ray, they turn all the lights off, they take their pants off and grab a sock, and then they just play on the internet and yell at 40-year-olds across the country or across the world. Where in the 90s, you wanted to play Sega, you had to go to your friend's house that had Sega, and then you had to wait for that guy, the guy to die, and then you would get your turn. And there would be patience involved. There would be camaraderie involved. There would be a gathering involved. Where now you're just solo in your basement, jerking off, screaming into the void like everybody else. Is that a concurrent description of today's?
That's pretty accurate.
So what I did, I went and bought a Nintendo 64 for Christmas this year, and I'm gonna do a bunch of weeds and make my kids play me in Mario Kart
And just destroy them and make them cry.
That's right.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Real tree or fake tree?
Real.
I have a real one.
Yeah, real tree.
Makes a mess. I don't like it, but it's very nice. I like the smell of it. I don't like cleaning up after it. I don't like watering it. All that shit. But yeah.
I put water in it the day it arrives, and then I don't fucking touch that shit.
When do
until
you
it
get
leaves.
the tree?
Usually the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
You don't water it
you don't
for a
fucking
month?
water that.
It sits there like a fucking champ, and then it doesn't do a thing. It's fine because
Hey,
I cut that tree from the ground. I cut it. It was alive when I took it, so it's fine.
obviously you did. Obviously
Wow.
you
Yeah, of course you
did.
did.
Chief K. Bobby. Listen,
Yeah.
Wigwam, you have a fire hazard on your hand like you would not fucking read about, okay?
When
No
Grant hears
matches,
this, he's gonna
no
be pissed.
candles, nothing. Not even a dry air. Turn your heat
Oh,
down.
Mr. Spruce Tree, do you need more water? Oh, get the fuck out of here. You work for me, tree. Sit there and be my Christmas tree.
Farmington, Connecticut, major fire on Christmas Day as a tree erupts.
Hey,
and
guess
ruins
what? There's
Christmas.
2 of them up there, baby. 2.
You have 2 trees.
Tell me about it. Why the I got to take out a goddamn loan every year to buy the 2 Christmas trees?
I don't even want to know why you have 2 Christmas trees.
Where are they?
How
One's
would
in
you
one
know?
living room, the other's in the other. Just in case you didn't want to go in this one and you wanted a tree over
Now,
there.
that's a great excuse to have a fake tree. Well, fake tree goes as a decoration, and then the real tree goes as the real tree.
Do you decorate
Tell me
both
about it.
trees?
What's that?
You decorate both trees?
Correct.
What's your decorating situation?
Wow.
One is decorated by the children with colored lights. The other is white lights with more of a fancy uptick.
I've never actually, but Raymond, I've never actually seen what it looks like for the natives to be whipped, but I'm getting a full visual right now. Just
Clearly, he's not the chief in that family.
not the chief.
Pick
Put
your
down
battles, and if a second Christmas tree is all it takes, then that's all you do.
This is why he doesn't water the tree. He's holding on to that grain of power. Just he's like, yeah, you can get 2 trees, but fucking if I'm gonna water them,
You spent
watch 'em die.
$140 in
Watch your
fucking
2
Christmas trees.
stupid
pretty
Christmas
much.
trees wither and die.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow,
Very good.
that was great.
Taking the Christmas photos or wrapping the gifts, which would you like to do least?
Least?
Yeah, which
I
one
don't
do you
wrap
least want to do?
wrapping gifts.
When you say Christmas photos, you mean like going somewhere and doing it?
Well, you know how you have to go and take the Christmas photo.
No,
Oh,
I
fuck
don't
yeah,
do
I'll
that.
I'd rather do that than
Well, that
fucking-
is something I have to do.
This is why he
he hates
delights.
Christmas.
He delights in these trees dying because he's looking at himself as a reflection. As the trees die, he dies in the Christmas season. I gotta go take these fucking pictures.
Yeah.
He toasts the tree every night as a little piece of their soul dies together.
I'd rather
No, I don't
take
go to
Christmas
my place
photos.
to take pictures.
Fuck taking pictures.
Fuck wrapping gifts.
That's easy.
I
And that's
don't know.
woman work.
My wrapping gifts is fun. Throw in a game, get a
I don't wrap
glass of
gifts.
bourbon or a beer, and wrap them gifts.
I haven't wrapped one gift yet.
No one trusts you. Those clammy sausage fingers.
Yeah, and eggs.
You
You
want
can't have
chick-
scissors either.
We don't want those chicken.
I'm pretty
nugget
sure that's a
grease.
part of your parole.
They don't call it parole. They call it a lesson plan.
Yeah, very good. White lights or colored lights?
White
Where?
Colored.
outside.
Racist. Of course, Ray picked white.
I don't know. I just don't like the colored lights. I like white lights.
Makes
I
sense.
have a combination. The bushes and the trees get the colored, and the house gets the white.
Mm.
The Christmas tree are white, and then we have colored lights kind of around the house.
No, it's weird though. Is your mother's bush also gets white too?
Okay, we can cut that, right? Don't worry about it.
Go Christmas caroling or go to church.
Church.
Oh.
Give me church. Last time I went to church, I think I was with Big Fee, and we were at Zimmel's wedding, and he made me laugh the whole time. So it was a good time.
That broad was 45 minutes late to our own wedding, and I almost killed myself. We snuck out multiple times to sneak in drinks, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I've never actually gone traditional Christmas caroling. I think I could deal with that as long as you can bring
Seems
some
like
booze.
something you do well at.
Yeah, we'd bring some booze. Kind of like it's basically trick or treating with singing.
Yeah, give me the Christmas caroling. Church blows.
Yeah, no, God can eat me.
Build a gingerbread house or make a snowman.
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 Yeah, snowman.
Definitely.
Sit on Santa's lap and get whatever you ask for, or pound it out with Miss Claus behind closed doors.
Pound it out with Miss Claus.
You are a desperate man, Ray. No, I will get whatever I ask for, and if it happens to be pounding out with Miss Claus behind closed doors, then
That's exactly what I was going to say. I was going to sit on Santa's lap and wish for his wife's hand in banging, and then I would get it
and whisper to him in his ear with a
I want to fuck
dampness. You've never seen the Always Sunny in Philadelphia Christmas episode, Raymond?
No, I'll have to get on that. I'm on vacation.
That, if you've never watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia, just watch the Christmas episode.
Okay.
You fuck my mom, Santa. You fuck my mom. It reminded me of you when I watched it, Ray. Any more?
That is it.
Excellent. We will be right back with Simplest Minds of the Week.
Oh, back to school to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
I will say, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, I do have family members with Down syndrome. It almost got me. I dodged it, but it nicked me. Bit of a day walker myself.
Are you stupid or something? Mama says stupid as stupid does.
Oh, you got kicked off Facebook, so you don't know this, but I got Shane Gillis tickets. I'm going to see Shane Gillis in May.
Ooh,
good for you.
Merry Christmas to me from me, love me.
Where's that?
TD Garden.
Cool.
Nice.
And you felt the need to put that on Facebook just to rub it in some people's faces, or you want to share some joy?
Yep.
By the way, I'm back on Facebook. If you can.
You are.
If you can find me, I'm there.
All right.
I needed the marketplace. I was itching.
All right. That's my goal this week.
I needed to sell some tires, so I'm back.
Find Rich. Where's Rich?
You just happen to have extra tires?
I do have extra tires. Raymond, I sent you some Simplest Minds of the Week. I don't know if you have any more, but this is on you. Go ahead and let us know what we got.
All right. The first one is Christmas treats for the troops.
Bolly Belly's got him. Bolly Belly.
Bobby's face is very confused. Bobby, there are a bunch of army soldiers in a bunk, and they're all farting.
I gathered that.
Why don't you play it again? I'll read the caption on the top. You're going to make so many memories in the army. Memories.
Bolly Belly's got him. Bolly Belly.
Bobby's not impressed.
It's a symphony. It's a symphony. What do you call it? The Bolly Bellies?
Yeah. That foreign food they're eating overseas, they're probably just not hitting right.
Boom, boom.
This next one is called Traveling with Kids.
The only bad part of when traveling with a kid is having to take a poop and he's got to stand like this. The only bad part of when traveling with a kid is having to take a poop and he's got to stand like this.
The laugh at the end is
Especially when his asshole makes it laugh too. It's pretty good.
that kid's old enough for like concrete memory development.
Definitely. Now it's on the internet.
Oh yeah, no, he's gonna be in therapy years from now.
Oh God, yeah.
My dad was on the internet taking a shit, and I was looking in the corner. It's like, God, what's wrong with my life?
He's gonna be in college. He'd be like, yeah, like you never go traveling, and your dad makes you like stand at look at the concrete wall, and he takes his like massive shit. No, man, nope, no,
Nope.
That didn't happen.
Mm-mm.
Why don't you get out
God
of
damn
here?
it! I knew I was gay.
Last one is for the Christmas spirit. It's titled Bobby's Mom.
Oh yeah.
You fucked me? Yeah, that fucked me. Fucked me real good.
slap.
That's what the guy sent that out after they all ate it.
No, he was preparing the Christmas ham, Bobby. Grow up. Oh, was she a great big fat person?
Bobby didn't like her.
Bobby did not like any of them. He was
What? It was fine. It wasn't like
disturbed by
funny.
all three. He's just thinking of his Christmas tree. Maybe he does have a fire hazard now.
No, he is. He is literally. His soul has been depleted by his 2 Christmas trees that he refuses to walk.
Yeah, he's like, fuck.
Right.
This is a
He'll be back.
fire hazard.
He'll be back in 2026.
When you take those out, do they just the pine needles just drop to the floor and
Never.
the tree's bare?
Never.
Oh.
I don't know what kind of bullshit trees you guys get.
They don't even have trees in Connecticut. You can't be cutting them. What are you driving to Saskatchewan to cut down trees?
I just go in my neighbor's yard, cut their shit down.
You
They
just tell
took
your
from you. You
Suck
take
it,
it back.
Judy.
Judy.
Merry Christmas. This has been the Semi Sports Show Friday Rewind live December 23rd. We will see you in 2026 next Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Is it Tuesday next? Oh, I'm not going to be here next Tuesday, so I'll see you in 2026.
Very good.
That makes more sense. Bye-bye.